All right, to make an endless card, you can use any size squares. They have to be perfect squares, and you're gonna need 4 of them. We ended up printing out 4 pictures and cutting them into the squares that we need. The next step is to pick 2 pictures that you're gonna cut vertically and 2 that you're gonna cut horizontally. So Felix, which 2 do you wanna cut?
And that is the only way that you can make it. If you don't make it like that, then it won't work out.
See what the F and the whatever that guy is, horizontal.
Yeah.
And
And
Huggy
these
Wuggy,
guys will be up.
vertical. Go. Is it going? Is it going?
Yeah.
So how I cut them exactly in half is I fold them exactly in half and then I make a little crease. So now I know that that's where I'm going to cut it to get, because you, with all of these cuts and folds,
And we are using a paper cutter.
we need them very precise. So we have our F horizontal. All right, so every piece needs to be folded now the same way. First, you fold it the long way like a hot dog.
In half.
Yep.
Then we're gonna line it up.
You want to match your corners perfectly, and you want to use your nail to make it nice and sharply folded. Then you're gonna fold both sides in towards the middle.
But you open it up and do that.
You can open it or not, but it's gonna fold in like this. So what I do is I first find the middle by lining it up and just creasing the middle a little bit. And then Oscar's saying you can do it with it open like this.
Oh, and that's my brother.
So then comes in, you crease it, the other side
And
comes
he
in,
is in 3rd grade.
you crease that. So basically what you end up with is each piece has 2, 4, 6, 8 squares kind of along the back.
And then repeat that for all of them. And then you don't have to show all of that.
Yeah, we probably
And
won't.
then we're gonna do it for all of them. We're gonna fast forward it. So we folded all of them. Decision not thought of. And now we're ready to glue.
For the assembly, you want to start with a horizontally cut picture. You're going to alternate horizontal, vertical, horizontal, vertical.
Unless if you don't start flip, when that goes that way, then it will not work.
So take your first picture and flip the top part up and the bottom part down. Then realign it. For the first connection, you want to do just the outside corners, so the very outside squares. So 4 little squares. Once you have your glue applied to these 4 squares,
Take an up and down one and glue it on.
take a vertical, your left side or right side. Make sure that the ones on the ground are positioned just perfectly lined up, and then you're gonna place 1 corner, 2 corners, and then place the other side, again making sure things stay lined up. And you want to make sure there's kind of a tiny gap in between, that they're not overlapping, or else it won't flip easily. So it's really about lining the corners and the middle.
So this is 2 of them glued together.
So once the second one was on, we folded it open. So we had these 2 middle portions, and actually, yes, you do the entire middle glue. I just was getting confused about how to flip it afterwards.
And the corners?
And the corners. So let's take two. Adding our meanie face F.
And well, just remember, it doesn't matter what pictures you use, as long as they're both cut. Two of them are cut horizontal, and 2 of them are cut up and down.
Exactly. All right. So once you have your horizontal picture, it's gonna flip up and down. Those pieces will tuck under.
And now we're gonna you glue the whole thing. So we'll fast forward this.
Maybe.
Why?
I don't know if I'll be able to figure out how to fast forward just parts of videos. I'll try.
No, like just now we've glued the whole thing.
This whole side is covered.
We add our vertical picture.
And the other side, lining it up as we can without overlapping.
And just wait for it to dry, and then open it up, and you're finished. And try it out, and you're finished.
So we go back to our original, which goes.
It might be a bit wonky.
Yeah, at first sometimes it's a little sticky. You just want to press it out where you need to, and
But when it's dry, it should work smoother.
if there are any areas that are overlapping too much, you can take a scissor and just slightly cut them to make it a little more fluid.
And that's the end.